Imagine a fish. Not just any fish, but a creature longer than a bus, with shimmering silver scales and a flowing red dorsal fin. This is no ordinary fish, it's a marvel of the deep sea. This is the oarfish, a denizen of the deep, rarely seen by human eyes. It's a creature that has fascinated and mystified people for centuries, until recently, that is. In February 2025, 2 oarfish were found beached in Mexico, sparking a wave of anxiety and speculation. The sight of these enormous fish on the shore was both awe-inspiring and unsettling. Why the fear? What is it about these creatures that stirs such deep emotions? Oarfish are steeped in folklore. In Japan they are known as Ryugu no Tsukai, messengers from the sea god's palace. These mythical beings are said to carry messages from the depths of the ocean. Legend says their appearance heralds earthquakes. This belief has been passed down through generations, becoming a part of cultural lore. Is there any truth to this ancient belief? Could these deep-sea giants really predict natural disasters? Or are we letting our fascination with the unknown cloud our judgment? The mystery of the oarfish continues to captivate us. To unravel this mystery, we must dive deeper, exploring the interplay of folklore, psychology, and the scientific method. Only through rigorous investigation can we hope to understand the truth. Only then can we separate fact from fiction, and perhaps uncover the real story behind the oarfish and its legendary connection to earthquakes. Humans are storytelling creatures. We crave narratives that explain the world around us, especially the parts we don't understand. The deep ocean, with its perpetual darkness and strange inhabitants, has always been a fertile ground for myths and legends. The oarfish, with its serpentine body and elusive nature, easily captured the human imagination. In a world without science, where earthquakes struck without warning, it's easy to see how people connected the appearance of these unusual fish with impending disaster. These stories, passed down through generations, became ingrained in cultural consciousness. Even today, the sight of an oarfish can evoke a primal fear, a sense that something ominous is about to happen. Our brains are wired to find patterns, even when they don't exist. This is a fundamental aspect of human cognition, deeply rooted in our evolutionary history. This tendency, known as apophenia, can lead us to see connections where there are none. It's a fascinating quirk of our minds that can sometimes lead us astray. Think about it, have you ever seen a face in the clouds or a shape in the stars? These are classic examples of apophenia in action, where our brains impose familiar patterns on random stimuli. This tendency, combined with other cognitive biases, can make us vulnerable to believing in myths like the oarfish earthquake predictor. Such myths persist because they tap into our innate desire to find meaning and predictability in the world. Confirmation bias, for instance, leads us to seek out information that confirms our existing beliefs, while ignoring evidence to the contrary. This can create echo chambers where our views are constantly reinforced. The availability heuristic, meanwhile, makes us overestimate the likelihood of events that are easily recalled, like a recent news story about an oarfish sighting followed by an earthquake. This bias can skew our perception of reality. We latch onto these vivid anecdotes even if they are statistically insignificant. Our brains are drawn to compelling stories, often at the expense of rational analysis and statistical reasoning. Section 4. Science versus Myth, Searching for the Truth. The scientific method offers a powerful antidote to these cognitive biases. By demanding evidence, testing hypotheses, and embracing skepticism, science helps us distinguish between correlation and causation. So what does science say about the oarfish and earthquakes? While research on these deep-sea dwellers is ongoing, there is no scientific evidence to support the claim that their appearance predicts seismic events. Scientists suggest that oarfish sightings near the surface may be due to various factors such as strong currents, storms, or illness. These explanations, while less exciting than ancient legends, are grounded in observation and data. Section 5. Critical Thinking, Our Greatest Tool. The oarfish myth serves as a potent reminder of the importance of critical thinking. For centuries, myths and legends have shaped our understanding of the world, often leading us astray. In an age of information overload, it is more vital than ever to approach claims with a healthy dose of skepticism. Question everything. Seek out evidence, verify sources and cross-check facts. Be wary of anecdotes and emotional appeals. These can often cloud our judgment and lead us to false conclusions. Embrace the scientific method as a tool for understanding the world around us. It allows us to test hypotheses and draw conclusions based on empirical evidence. By embracing our innate curiosity and tempering it with reason, we can navigate the vast ocean of information and arrive at shores of knowledge. This journey requires patience and diligence. The universe is full of wonders, far more fascinating than any myth. Each discovery we make adds to the tapestry of human understanding. Let us explore them together, with open minds and a thirst for understanding. Together, we can uncover the truths that lie hidden in the world around us.